Hey, it's Farrah LaRaé. If you're new here, welcome to my world. I'm so excited to have you. Make sure that you subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, turn on your notifications, and share it with somebody that you care about. So today I want to talk to you about a little passion project, something that I've been working on for many years. We're celebrating the 8-year anniversary since I originally started this. I've never really talked to you guys about it here on my channel, but I'm really excited to do that. So let's dive right in. First things first, the thing that I am referring to, it started as a podcast in 2017, and it has since evolved and become so much more. And that is my podcast, Boss Babe Life Hacks. So Boss Babe Life Hacks was actually birthed out of another podcast that I have that's more so faith-based. I was interviewing a lot of people, and I started noticing they wanted to come on and talk more about their businesses and their entrepreneurship. And I'm like, I can't really justify that when this is specifically created to teach people how to enjoy their life from the inside out based on biblical principles. So I was like, hold on, I have so many guests. Like I had like 100 people lined up, and I was like, I cannot turn these people away. They all have such good stories, such good quality, so much a wealth of knowledge to share. So I said, let me just start another podcast, which who does that? I don't know. So I did. So Boss Babe Life Hacks, it started as a podcast. It has since become a mastermind, a workbook, a merch line. You can actually order it. If you look in the description box below, you can order all of the things you see here and more. But it has evolved into so many other things simply because of the fact that I think having the entrepreneurship conversation is so important, especially in the day that we're living in post-pandemic. I started Boss Babe Life Hacks couple years before the pandemic ever happened. And so there wasn't a lot of people that could relate the way that there are today. I did have some people that maybe I found through social media, or I was doing things like the Jasmine Star Challenge and connected with other entrepreneurs, but it was very scarce in my immediate world and my immediate following base. So after the pandemic, we know a lot of people wisened up and took some of the opportunities that they had in front of them to actually start their own businesses, and there became this almost desperation or more of a need for entrepreneurship focused podcasts and books and conversations for people looking to start small businesses. And so Boss Babe Life Hacks is a podcast where I either give you insight from myself or I interview female entrepreneurs to give entrepreneurs insight on how to succeed in all levels of life, whether that is in your business or you're owning a business, but you also have a family. And so you also have to be a good wife, a good mom, a good daughter, sister-in-law, whoever you have to be to whoever you have to be it. These women come on the podcast and actually share insights. So we're rebooting the Boss Babe Life Hacks podcast at the end of May 2025. And I would love it if you went and subscribed. Click in the description box and go subscribe whether you listen on Spotify or Apple or wherever it may be. Make sure that you subscribe to the podcast. And most of all, go pick up your merch. The Boss Babe Life Hacks workbook has strategies for winning in business and in life. This is something that I've poured my heart out into, started writing a long time ago and just got caught up in the things of life. And one day I said, I need to finish this workbook because there are women out there that either have businesses or want to start businesses and they need these keys to success. So make sure that you go order your copy of the Boss Babe Life Hacks workbook. You can get that on my website at farrahlarae.com. Order your copy, order one for a friend. Maybe you have a boss babe in your life that's looking for strategies on self-care, on wealth management. A big conversation that I have in this workbook is the fact that sometimes family and friends feel entitled to our success just because of proximity. But it's important to understand that if you don't decide where your money is going, your money's going to decide where it's going for you. So as an entrepreneur, our job is not to just get the money and spend it, get the money and give it away, get the money and disperse it. It's to decide what is the long-term goal for the wealth of this company. You almost have to run it like a major corporation because that's the idea, right? I always tell my clients in in business strategy or in PR, when you're starting your business, you want to really truly run it as if one day you're going to sell it off for $1 billion, which means that you cannot be the sole individual running all of the functions of your company and expect to thrive. This is something that I've experienced in my life at various points, being able to hire teams, bring on interns, outsource work, have independent contractors. That's incredibly important because the more you grow and scale your business, the more money you're making, you're going to have to employ other people or some sort of help and or employ some sort of automation system to help you run your business. So these are all things that we talk about in the workbook. I want you to order your copy. Go to farrahlarrae.com or click in the description box below and you'll be able to get your copy of that. Again, our mugs, our tumblers, and one of the things I'm most excited about is our door hanger. Girl, hang this door hanger up when you're working through your workbook or you're working in your business. Maybe you're in school and you're focused on your studies and your academics. Hang this door hanger. On one side, it says, busy building my empire, do not disturb. On the other side, it says, come on in, let's talk money. So this is the signal to those people, if you're working from home, it's that signal letting your family know, like, do not come in here, we're focused, or come on in, but let's have some important conversations. Order your door hanger. Order your cup, whether you like it iced or hot, or maybe you like it both ways. I definitely do. And get your workbook and get to work, girl. You can drink your bev, put your door hanger out, and get in your workbook and start building the life of your dreams. This is something that I think everyone really truly wants, is a dream life. But how many of us are really willing to work towards it? How many of us are really putting in the work to see the results, to see the growth, to see the change and the impact? So many of us have influence. So many of us have the ability to change and impact other people. But if we're not sitting down and developing that game plan or working through those strategies, it can be a lot more difficult to attain those dreams sooner. So my encouragement to you, as your whatever you want to refer to me as, if I'm your favorite influencer, if I'm your business strategist, or whatever I am, as that to you, as your big sis, I want to encourage you not just to get the workbook because I made it, but to get it because it really is something that I believe can change your life for the better. So go order your copy. Make sure you subscribe and get into it. Head over to my social media. Follow me if you're not already. Leave some pink hearts and bows. That lets me know. That's like our secret code that you found me through YouTube. I want to know who's following me on social media from YouTube. So make sure you comment pink hearts and pink bows on my page and let me know. Until next time, again, make sure you like, subscribe, comment below, turn on the notification bell, and share this with someone that you care about. Girl, I love you with all my heart. God loves you so much more. Stay bossy, boo. Bye.